Today we're going to be talking about how to use mesh presets in the 3D mode for Photoshop and what you can do with the 3D panel. So to create a new mesh preset, you would just go to 3D, new mesh from layer, mesh preset, and there are a bunch of presets in here you can choose from. For right now, I'm going to choose the cube. So you can see that we've got a cube here now. Over here on your right hand side is your 3D panel. You can see your scene and you have your cube over here. If you want to click on the little arrow next to it to uncollapse what is in the cube, you can see all the different sides of the cube here and also the materials that are on the cube. You can also click this right up here, filter by meshes, and if you click on that, it'll show you all the different sides of your cube. And if you click on the one next to it over here, filter by materials, that'll just show the different materials for each side, and you can play with those. For my cube, I'm going to make this into a little house, so I'm going to make all of them this brick color. This diffuse right here can change the color of your material that you use. I'm not going to change it right now, but that's where you would do that. You can also change the shine that's on the surface. The reflection that it has, the roughness, the bump increase. You can also make it a little see-through with that and the light reflected off of it. Over here in your 3D panel, you can also filter by the lights that you choose. There's always one infinite light that you can move around in your 3D workspace that's already placed there. But on the very bottom over here to the right, you can click add new light to scene. You can add another infinite light, a spotlight, or a point light. So if I wanted to add another point light, it would show up and I could move it around here. And you can see the two different shadows that it's creating. You can also add more objects onto your scene. If you go over to the object that you have and right click on that in your 3D panel, you can add other mesh presets to what you already have. I'm going to add a pyramid to put a roof on here and change this to inches. Just click OK. So now you have a pyramid in here too, and it looks like the objects are already grouped, and I don't want that yet. So I'm just going to click on my pyramid and scale that to fit and move it along the axes to put it on top of the brick building. So you could filter again by your materials to change the different material for the pyramid as well. And since you've already added the pyramid underneath your cube, they are grouped together automatically, so you can scale that as one piece.